Villainous by its_Kingston on AO3. Episode 48, Chapter 24, Villainous. You're right, Chaco. Toga sat down against her wall beside her. I thought they'd be happy to see me, I guess. Ochako sighed, leaning against the blonde. Sue was my best friend, but she won't believe me. I know what that's like. Toga wrapped an arm around her shoulder. It'll be fine. This kind of hurt doesn't last as long as the rest. Really? Mm-hmm. Toga fell silent for a moment. Hey, if you wanted to amend your killing order, you might want to do it before too many of them die. I really don't care anymore, Ochako said. Does that make me a bad person? Good and bad are subjective, Toga replied. I don't think I'm a bad person, but there are heroes who would kill me in a heartbeat. I guess so. Come on, losers, Dobby said, walking past them into the car. We're done here. Any of them join? Toga asked. Nope, Dobby replied. They're all dead, Ochako asked, hesitantly. No, we didn't kill them. Killing crybabies is kinda iffy. Twice rubbed the back of his head awkwardly as he came through the door. We have morals, you know. Though if they jeopardize our new world, they will have to be eliminated, Shigaraki said calmly. Everybody is out, he asked Kirigiri. Every UA student have left the dormitory. The pale man laid a hand against the side of UA. The entire building came down in a puff of gray decay. The area was now leveled, with the once proud school left in a pile of its own mistakes. Across the new spiraled field, Ochako could make a group of UA students. What do you think they're going to do now? Ochako asked, gently. Try to rebuild UA, find us, kill us, Toby answered. It's always the same. Yes, if they attempt to ruin the beginnings of our new world, we'll have to stop them. Shigaraki mused. Until then, they're under the same laws as us. We will do them no harm until they prove to be enemies. We might have to fight them one day, Toga said, glancing across the field. You gonna stick with us through that? She asked Ochako. Yeah, of course. Ochako nodded. But that's not gonna happen for a while. I don't think they could rebuild that fast. For right now, I'm more concerned about the fact that... She pointed at where the school once stood. Could have been us if you drove the van here. That's why I took over. Dobby laughed idly. Now come on. I want to go back to bed. It's almost midnight. Yeah. Twice rubbed at his eyes through his mask. I'm sleepy too. Mm-hmm. Toga agreed. I want to eat something, cuddle, and go to sleep. Sounds good. Ochako stretched her arms above her head. The six of them piled into the van and took back towards the League's base. Ochako and Toga leaned against each other in the back, prompting Twice to take several pictures and send them to their phones. Dobby kept making quick quabs at Twice, who kept returning them with the same amount of force. Just shut up, Dobby groaned. Don't complain challenge. Dobby fails 99.9% of the time. Twice chuckled. Ugh, why do we even keep him? 'Cause I'm Dad's favorite. I don't have a favorite. Shigaraki answered. Yes, you do. Twice insisted. So we aren't going to talk about the fact that Shiggy was unprompted, but answered anyways? He just forcefully adopted us, Dobby said, pulling up the curb. I thought he was just a designated dad, Toga replied, opening the back of the van. And Kiro's the other dad? Or the mom? Whichever he prefers. I'm the other dad. Kirigiri nodded before walking inside. Does that make me the younger brother or the older one? Twice asked. You're the middle child. I'm the oldest. Toga's the youngest. Nagata's the weird stray we found one time, and now she won't leave? Dobby said nonchalantly. Hey, I'm not a weird cat. Nope, she's a cute little kitten, Toga said as she passed the others and went inside. See? Hey, wait! I'm not a cat or a kitten. If anything, you're the cat, Himi. Ochako followed her inside, leaving Twice and Dobby outside. Why am I the middle child? 'Cause no one listens to the middle child. What? Huh? It had been a month since the fall of UA. The news documented it hours after the event, circulating the story all around the world. All Might returned to Japan just days before the funeral services for the professional heroes. He didn't say much to the news anchors or heroes that questioned him, just stared. His eyes were hollow, sunk in further than normal, and he carried out an air of guilt. Many American heroes had come back with him, attending the funerals before starting to scout the streets. Star and Stripes was among the heroes who offered to go, feeling responsible for All Might's absence and the inadvertent fall of the hero school. Hesitantly, the heroes of the once great UA gave up Ochako, handing the information of her turning to the police. Young Uraraka, All Might had said, eyes wide with shock. She did this? Well, with the League. She was helping them. Taku furrowed his brows, eyes focused on the ground in front of him. I should have never given her that mission, All Might said lowly. What mission? The group's focus napped up to the pro, all looking at him, with varying levels of confusion. All Might sighed. She was supposed to infiltrate the League. We thought she would be all right. They did something to her, Sue shouted. And it might as well be your fault. My best friend is gone because you couldn't do your job. Her voice cracked, and her eyes began to tear up. It is, All Might said solemnly. I apologize. I will find her, and we will bring her back. Come on, we gotta hurry or Twice will start honking. Toga ran ahead, taking the stairs 2 at a time. There's no rush. We don't need to be in position for another 2 hours, Ochako retorted. She still matched her girlfriend's pace, making it to the top of the apartment stairs. They were on the 4th floor, walking down the corridor to door 407. You sure it's fine for me to be here? Toga asked. She fell back a bit, walking behind Ochako. Yeah, I'm not staying long. They won't even see me. Ochako fiddled with the envelope in her pocket. I wrote a letter. Really? You don't want to say? I can't. I don't want to hurt them. My face is all over the news right now. She chuckled. I might be more popular than you, Himi. As if. Toga fell into step with her, grabbing her hand. Here's the door. Ochako took the envelope from her pocket and slid it into the mail slot. She stood outside the door for a moment, recalling the past. She spent her entire life in this apartment complex. It was melodic to stand outside the door, tempted with the idea to visit her parents again, introduce them to Toga, just be home. But she couldn't. Turning away from the door, Ochako looked at Toga. I guess. Honking from the old white van ran through the silence. I told you, Twice would get impatient. He shouldn't be, Ochako grumbled, shuffling her hands into his pockets. Guess we should get going. Yeah, Toga nodded. The bear had only made it a few steps before a door behind them opened. Who's honking? A voice asked curiously, looking down along the street. Do you two know who... Ochako! The person ran forward, grabbing the girl by her shoulders. My baby! Mom, hey. Ochako accepted the hug from her mother, looking to Toga for help. Toga raised an eyebrow and made a slashing gesture across her throat. Ochako shook her head, glaring. You don't come home for months and have to find out over the news you've become a criminal? Her mother scolded, holding her by the shoulders. And who's your friend here? What are you two doing? Are you eating all right? Parents aren't my forte. I'm gonna go see what Twice is doing. Toga tried to leave the conversation, only for Ochako to grab her hand. Babe, I don't want to have to kill you. What? Ochako's mother's gasped, looking at Toga. You won't lay a hand on my daughter if you know what's good for you. Calm down. She won't actually kill me. She likes me too much. We need to get going. I don't want someone to report us. Ochako said, lifting her mother's hands off her shoulder. Don't tell me the news was right, her mother said softly, looking at the pair. Dearie, you always wanted to be a hero. I know, Mom, I know, Ochako said, her tone matching her mother's. But I like this better. Miss Uraraka looked disappointed, her face shifting into a questioning expression. You're staying safe. When I can. You're eating good. Dobby makes sure we do. Staying warm? Yeah. If you're happy, I can't ask for more, she said, smiling sadly. And you, what's your name? Toga? She nodded. Toga, you're friends with my daughter, right? Toga glanced at Ochako, smirking. The latter smiled back and nodded. We're dating. Oh, well, I can't say I condone the death threats, but if you look out for her, I suppose I can overlook that. And that's only because Ochako said you wouldn't follow through. If I so much as hear of you hurting her, I'll find you and— Mom, please. She gets it. Yeah. Ochako chuckled. I wasn't gonna hurt her. Good. Ochako's mother nodded before turning back around and heading to the door. I love you, Ochako. Remember that, all right? Your dad does too. We've been worried sick about you. Stay safe for us, okay? I will, Mom. I'll do my best. If anybody asks, I haven't seen you or your girlfriend there. She smiled over her shoulder. Thanks. And hey, I left you an envelope. Put it through the mail slot. It's got some cash in it. Ochako said, taking a last look inside the open door. She could see the vanilla paper settled on the floor. Really? That's sweet of you. I guess I can't stall forever. You have to leave us again. She murmured, turning to face her daughter. If you ever need a home-cooked meal or a warm place to sleep, you and your friends are always welcome here. Criminals or not. Ochako fought back tears. She felt Toga put a hand on her back, rubbing small circles. Thanks, Mom. I'll visit someday. I'll make sure of it. As long as you're happy and healthy, you don't need to worry about me and your dad. We'll always have a spot here back home for you, if you want it. Bye, Mom. Bye, dear. Now, that was a nice, ending. Except it's not an ending. We got an epilogue, baby. Woo! Epilogue. We love an epilogue. How long is the epilogue? The epilogue's probably going to be long. I'm seeing that cursor. That cursor be long. But is it just because of the spacing or is it like actually long? Let me see. I could get a rough estimate on how much it's going to be. So word count. We love a word count here in this household. Oh shit, it's only going to be 2 chapters more. I thought it was going to be more than that. Okay, well, fuck. We only have like 2-3 chapters left. I could push it to 3 chapters, but that's as much as I could push it, guys. Or not 3 chapters, 3 episodes. That's as much as I could push it, though. Kingston, no, how could you do this to me? Expand it right now. I'm joking. That was a joke. Please don't do that. No, but what I might do is pick another one. Let's see. We're going to be here. Another Toga X Himiko. It's 8 chapters long. It's 47. This is never going to be just 8 chapters. It's going to be, or 8 episodes. It's going to be so long. You a hero, fluff, romance, musical reference, but in the form of song structure, community, They're happy. They're a happy criminal family. Oh, I guess this is another, version of, not this, but like version. They sit on a near you snuggling between patches of grass. Or Uraraka and Toga bump into each other at the park. Romance ensues. Huh. Interesting. Double entree. Himiko blinked once, twice. The world on her screen didn't change. Ochako, we never finished earlier. I want you to come. She giggled like a... Okay. Himiko Toga probably has ADHD, and it shows. Author has never written anything close to... Okay. Our Mario Kart Academia. Hold up. I'm actually interested in this one. It's a one-shot. Hold up. What the hell, Spinner? Loki wanna do that one. Like, low-key. High-key. High-key, if I'm being honest. Okay, a knife. Are you flirting with me? Himiko and Toga. You know I'm gonna be doing a lot of Himiko and Toga with you. Let's go. Crack treated seriously. Ooh, crack. It's a one-shot, though. Okay, we could do a one-shot. We could do a one-shot in this. The title. The prompt is the title. Lol. Okay. Operation Stealth. Okay, another, it's a one-shot. Okay. Oh, those are recent bookmarks. Okay, hold up. Oh, I'm not even in the full, okay. That's all the My Hero Academia ones they've done, I think. Let me see. Double Entree, already saw that one. A Knife, Are You Flirting With Me? Stealth Operation. Hello, Little Hunter. This is another, well, it's not necessarily one-shot because it's two, but I would consider it a one-shot, I guess. Villainous, which is the one I just did. Okay, okay. What about, instead of just, overall, all of them, let's do the Owl House, because I know you've done some Owl House ones. This is in 8,000 words. Okay, well, I could do the 5-chapter, yeah. Amity, Blight, Ex Luz Noceda, just one-shots about Lumity. I have too many ideas and not enough brain space to make them into full books. Plus, I might explode if I don't write it out. It could be anything from angst to fluff. It's practically dark. All right. 30 days, another small one, I think. Oh no, this one's lengthy. 1 month, 30 days. I can make you fall for me. Oh, I love that one. I might do that one. I'll ask, obviously, beforehand. You'll know. I'll fully look at these and actually look at all the, they're gay, Your Honor. I'll look at all the, the tags. But I think the next one I'm gonna do is gonna be a blight. I think that's what it's called, blight. What is the not a blight. What is the ship called? I forget what it's called. But Amity and Blight. Lumity. There we go. I think. I believe it is Lumity, but I'm not 100% sure. And then I'm definitely gonna do some more of your My Hero Academia ones, specifically because of Toga and Ochako. That's a ship that there's not many fan fictions out there, at least not quality fan fictions, right? And as much as I ask a lot, because there's less fan fictions out there, there's less probability of an author like replying back to me being like, hey, yeah, cool. Like, you're the first author that replied back to me, and I have like messaged I think like 20 others before you. So yeah. Okay, I'll look at that fully later on, because I think this series is definitely going to be replaced by another one of your series. Know that for damn sure, Kingston. Know that for damn sure that this series is going to be replaced by another one of your series. I just need to figure out which one. I have like 2-3 days to figure that out. And I'll ask you. You'll probably get, You get notified beforehand. You'll get a message sent. So, yeah. Okay. As always, my raindrops, make sure to eat, sleep, drink water, take your meds. Have a wonderful day or night. Link to my Discord server and socials are down in the description. Subscribe to see more of my content, and thank you so much for watching.